Yo, what's going on, guys? Kaiki Silva here, founder of Elite Stone. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly which four departments you need to place in your epoxy business right now in order to reach that stage of growth where you're fully automated, you're the CEO of your company, and you have people managing each division for you. Okay, guys, this is the proper way of running a business. I see a lot of people in this industry, in the Facebook groups. I'm sure you guys are in some Facebook groups as well. I see a lot of people, they want to do the jobs, they want to close the deals their whole life. They don't have this big vision of becoming the CEO who steps out of closing the jobs, who steps out of uh, installing the floors. They don't have that vision. They just think, oh, I have to do this myself. Oh, I have to do this myself. But that's you have no leverage in that, guys. You need to become the person who gets people to do all that stuff for you. And then you as a CEO, you bring the vision up and you keep scaling. This is how all businesses runs. All businesses have these departments, each department, right? You got marketing, sales, production, fulfillment, right? I'm going to walk you through the four departments that I created here specifically for the epoxy industry. So you guys get the gist of how this whole system works and how you can apply it to your epoxy business. All right, guys? So let's dive straight in. So, first of all, we got to define each department, right? So, if you take a look at this org chart right here, or better yet, let's define each department first. So, specifically for the epoxy industry, I boiled it down to four departments. Okay, you got marketing, right? You need to get leads and appointments coming in. So, marketing, getting a consistent flow of inbound leads for your business and actually creating awareness that your business exists, right? If nobody knows what you do, if nobody knows that your company is around the area, nobody's going to find you. Nobody's going to want to do business with you, right? So you need to put your name out there. And I'll walk you through the mediums of how you can put your name out there in the epoxy industry. Okay, so that's the first department, marketing. Marketing includes, I'm going to walk through everything that includes in the marketing section right here, right? So admin, right? The second department. This is your back end support department that handles everything from answering the phones, right? When the lead comes in, they answer the phones and scheduling the work to finances to payroll and human resources, right? All that office stuff that you don't want to do. This is admin, right? So eventually you want to have a person in the office doing all this work for you, the finances, the payroll, answering the phone, scheduling the work, all that type of stuff. I'm going to walk you through what's in that department right here, right? And then you have production. Production is the department that is actually responsible for delivering what you sold to the customer, right? In this case, it's the flooring, it's the epoxy flooring. You went to the house, you give them a free estimate, you sold the job. Now you got to fulfill on that, right? This is the production. This is going to be your technicians. This is going to be your vehicles. This is going to be your equipment. This is going to be your inventory, your supplies, all that type of stuff. That's production department. And then you have sales. The sales department is the systems and processes to convert inbound leads into paying customers, also known as the lifeblood of a business. Okay, if you guys are just getting leads and appointments, but you can't convert them into actual sales, you don't have a business, right? You're basically burning through all these leads and you can't sell them. What the hell is the point, right? So you need the sales department in order to actually close these leads and bring in the most important part of a business, which is the fucking profit, right? So, excuse my language. I mean, it's that important, guys. Sales, right? So, if you take a look at this org chart right here, this is the CEO, right? Let's assume you're the CEO of your company, right? And then you have the owner of the marketing department, the owner of the admin department, owner of production department, owner of sales department, right? So you have an owner for each individual department, and this is how the business is going to run smoothly, right? All these people are going to check in with you, let's say during a weekly meeting, to tell you how the business is going, right? But you're actually not managing any of these. The owners of the departments are managing these each individual departments for you, right? So if you take a look, if you go one more under, you have the manager of the marketing department, the guy who manages the executioners of the marketing department, right? The executioners, who are they? They're the technicians, the guys who are actually installing. I'm sorry, not the marketing. The executioners of the marketing department are the people who are actually in the nitty gritty, day to day, running ads, configuring websites, putting ads up. Those are the technicians of the marketing department, and the manager is overseeing all of those technicians in the marketing department. And then the same thing of admin, right? You don't necessarily need to have a manager admin department. Maybe when you grow so much that you need a manager, but as long as you have a owner of an admin department and then the execution, you're good, right? If you just have a person in the office dialing these leads, handling the paperwork, the contracts, human resources, payroll, all that stuff, you're good, right? You only need a manager once you're at that $5 million a year mark, right, or above. In the production department, right, you need to have an owner of production department, the guy who oversees everything in terms of production, right? The technicians. And then the manager, this is kind of the project manager, right? You need a project manager to oversee all the jobs you're completing. Say you have 10 jobs in a week. The manager of the production department is going to go out to each job and just basically just check in on the executioners, right? The executioners are the technicians, right? And same thing with sales. You have the manager of the sales department. He's going to go and check in on the guys who are actually in the nitty gritty day to day closing these deals, right? The executioners of the sales department. And then you have the owner of the sales department, which the manager reports to, and then the owner reports to you as a CEO, right? So I'm hoping you guys get the gist of what you can be in your epoxy company, right? The actual CEO. Now it's not easy. It's not easy. Nobody said it's easy, but this is eventually where you want to go to scale your business to a $1 million per year mark and beyond, right? This is where we want to go. We want to have an automated business that basically runs by itself, right? We have people managing the stuff for us. It's bringing in cash flow to our business. We're growing the business, and everything is running smoothly. You're out of the day to day. You're just managing all these people, right? This is where we want to be, guys. Okay. Now let's take a look at the functions of each department, right? So we just defined each department. And then we took a look at this org chart right here. We defined the people running each department. Let's take a look at the functions of actual, the departments. Right. So you got marketing. What do you have in the marketing department? Right. What do you need? You need a consistent lead generation strategy, right, guys? So how are you going to get leads? Let's say you're doing Google ads, right? Let's say you're doing Facebook ads. Let's say you're doing organic content. Let's say you're on YouTube, right? Recording videos. You can get leads through there. But most importantly, you guys need to have a system in place to get leads on demand and have a system in place, so you can scale up predictably with the lead acquisition machine, right? So the way you can do that is Google ads and Facebook ads, right? So this is primarily what we do here and help you with at a lead sum. We help our clients with Facebook and Google ads, and we get their lead generation strategy dialed in, right? So that they never have to worry about leads coming in ever again, right? So it's the first thing you have to tackle in the marketing department. If you have a consistent lead generation strategy, you're already ahead of 99% of all epoxy business owners, right? What else do you need, right? Strong web presence. You need a professional website. People can take a look and see that you're the real deal. You need a professional Instagram and Facebook page, right? If I go on Instagram or Facebook and I see you guys have like 5 followers, I'm not going to hire you. I'm just being straight up. I am not going to hire you. If I go to your Instagram and Facebook page, I see you guys got like, 10,000 followers, maybe even 1,000, 2,000 followers, just some social proof. I might hire you, right? So, you guys need to get your followers up, your like count up. And the way you do that is by posting content, right? Every single job you go out, record, guys, record. I cannot stress how important recording is nowadays, right? Think about it. These people are online, right? And, if they schedule in-person estimate with you and they don't have any content they can look at prior to meeting you, they're going to be so cold. They're going to be such a cold lead. But imagine if they have like, 200 pieces of content, short form and long form, they can watch before meeting you. Guys, they basically know you already, right? They already know you. They met you before even meeting you in person. So think about how warm they are when you actually show up to the house and you try to sell them. They're going to convert so much easier than if you didn't have any content online. So strong web presence, 100%. What else do you need, guys, in the marketing department? Virtual VSLs. This ties along with the lead nurturing online, right? A VSL is a video sales letter, quick 10-minute video describing what you do in your company, right? Outlining your process from A to Z. You're giving different product options, potentially cool pricing in there, so you disqualify the people who can't afford your services. So yeah, VSL is super important. Professional video image editing. You guys need a video editor in your epoxy business. I mean, I cannot stress how important that is, right? If you guys don't have a professional video image editor to make up graphics for your ads, to create a solid brand with graphics and videos, to edit videos, cool ass videos for ads, whatever it may be. If you guys don't have a professional or video image editor in your epoxy business, you're missing out a ton of dollars, 100%. So you guys need a graphic designer, video image editor. And this is what we do for our clients here at Leason as well. We have full on video and image editors that we provide to our clients. We edit all their videos. We come up with graphics for the ads, all that type of stuff, right? Let me highlight some more important, because this is a long thing, right, guys? So let me just highlight the most important features that you need to have in your marketing department. So we went over the lead generation strategy. We went over the strong web presence. We went over the VSLs. We went over the video image editing. Uh, Second, I mean, this is second to none. I mean, this is so important. Tracking your numbers, guys. Tracking your numbers, whether it be in a spreadsheet, CRM, you guys need to get dialed in your numbers. So cost per lead, cost per appointment, cost per acquisition. If you guys can just get these three numbers dialed in, and you know these three numbers, I promise you, you're ahead of 99% of all epoxy business owners. Most epoxy business owners, they have no freaking clue what their cost per lead is, what their cost per appointment is, what their cost per acquisition is. And what happens when they don't know those numbers is they turn off their ads, they turn off their lead generation machine, thinking it's not working. But if they actually dove into the numbers and saw that their cost per lead was like $30, your cost per appointment was $70, cost per acquisition was like $500, and they saw those numbers, they would have realized that they were actually profitable with the campaigns, with the lead generation strategies that they were running. And because they didn't check those numbers and they went off emotion, they missed out on this lead generation machine and scaling their business up, right? So this is why it's so important to track your numbers, guys. If you're not tracking your numbers, you're going based off emotion. You're trying to scale your business based off emotion, which is not the way to go, right? You need to get your numbers dialed in so you can have a systematic way to scale your business with proper numbers. So that is so important, tracking numbers. And this is what we do here at Leaston. We have a full-on tracking spreadsheet that we can track the profits, we can track the cost per lead, we can track the cost per acquisition, CTRs, all the important metrics. We track all of that for our clients, right? What else do you need, guys? You need strong branding, wrapped vehicles, right? You need a wrapped vehicle, guys. It is so important, especially in 2024, where there's so much competition, so many new guys coming into the industry. If you guys don't differentiate yourselves by having wrapped vehicles, by having professional uniforms, by having a strong brand, you guys are going to get left behind. So I cannot stress how important it is to have a strong brand and, wrapped vehicles for your brand as well. Because think about it. When you show up to your customer's house, they see you got a wrapped truck, a wrapped vehicle. They're going to think you are so much more professional than you actually are. They're going to think you're so much better than the competition who doesn't have that. It becomes the easiest close you'll ever make. Okay, guys? So wrap vehicles, so important. Strong branding. What else goes along with that? Graphic designs, right? Videos. Post-job completion sign and picture, right? So let's say you guys complete a garage or a job. You get the homeowner to hold the sign up for you saying, hey, we loved our service, putting your company name out there, take a picture of that and put that online. That's a strong branding type of stuff, strong brand awareness type of stuff as well, right? And company story, guys. Let your customers know how you created the company, how you came to be, right? This is all going to tie into your brand, which is super, super important. The customers want to know about your company, about your brand, about how you came to be in the market, right? Another important thing, automated follow-up sequences, right? You need to have value assets sent to previous customers to, potentially renew them with a new project, maybe if they have a new project. So if you guys have, customers in your CRM, you can send them value assets like, videos, emails, newsletters, offers. You can send them to previous customers and they might convert again. You never know, right? So this is why it's super important. You also need to have an automated review system, right? If you guys are, with the Leadstone, we have an automated review system which automates the whole process of getting 5-star reviews from each and every single one of your customers. So what our clients do, is once they complete the job, they go into the CRM that we give them, they plug it in that they completed the job, and then that lead is going to get hit with a 5-star review request uh, through their email and through their phone number, right? So, and this is all done automatically. So the system is going to follow up with the leads for you. So the automated review system is super important. So you don't have to keep, you know, asking each customer to leave a 5-star review. You can just have an automated system in place to send these out, right? To every single job you complete. Automated referral program and system, right? A lot of you guys, I mean, majority of you guys, and I've done a lot of research, majority of you epoxy business owners, you guys don't have a automated referral program system. What is a referral program system? Referral program system is a system to get new customers with an incentive, right? So let's say you complete a job. Normally, you would just ask that person, or maybe you don't even do this, but normally you would just ask that person, hey, if you know somebody, please just let them know that we did your floor, blah, 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 right? And you're trying to get a referral. With the automated referral program system, guys, you're basically sending them a link to a funnel after you complete a job. And in that funnel, it says, hey, if you refer somebody to us, you're going to get a $300 Amazon gift card. You're going to get a $500 Amazon gift card, right? And so your chances of actually getting referrals goes through the roof, right? So every time you complete a job, instead of just asking them in person, you send them a funnel, you send them a link. And that link, it gives them the details of how they can win a $500 Amazon gift card if they refer somebody to you. And your chances of actually getting referrals goes through the roof. And this is how you can get, skills so much faster than other businesses, man. I mean, it's unbelievable, right? And so once you close that referral, right? Once you close that referral, you can just take the profits that you got from that job and then buy the, get the $500 Amazon gift card and give it to the lead who actually gave you that referral, right? So it's a full-on system flywheel of this profitable referral system, right? So it's super important, and we build that out for our clients here at Lease On as well. Super powerful stuff. What else do you guys need, right? In the marketing department, monthly marketing calendar, budget. 100% need a budget in the marketing calendar, to know what you're actually doing on a monthly basis. Automated referral program. I just talked about this, right? And so that's kind of the basis, the most important things in the marketing department. Let's take a look at admin, right? What do you need in the admin? Now, in the marketing, excuse me, guys, in the marketing, I spent a lot of time on this, but I'm going to breeze through all of these admin, production, and sales just because we spent so much time on marketing. And I'd argue that marketing is the most important because without marketing, you don't have any of these other three. Without leads and appointments, you don't have admin, you don't have production, right? You don't have sales, right? So I argue marketing is the most important. And so we're going to breeze through these other three departments, right? So in admin, what do you have? Phone receptionist, right? 24/7. You need a person who's, you know, uh, dialing these leads when they come in, scheduling them in to book an appointment. How you can get these guys, you can hire $5 trained VAs and just have them 24/7. You can put a number on your website on your funnel, and the VAs will pick up for you, and they'll basically try to get the lead booked into an appointment for you for $5 an hour. They're like overseas Philippines. These guys are incredible. They're perfect English, So you can have these, or we can have, a full-time person in your office doing this for you, right? But it's super important to have a phone receptionist. What else do you need? For that phone receptionist, you guys need a written SOP, standard operating procedure, for every call made and received, right? You need repeatable scripts that you can give to each person on your team who's picking up the phones for every single interaction. So let's say a lead comes in to my pipeline. Let's say I'm the phone receptionist. I have a script that you gave to me that I go through this guideline. Okay, what is the first question I ask this lead? Okay, what's your floor condition? When do you want, what's your budget? When do you want us to come out and take a look at your space, right? You have this SOP that you can give to your phone receptionist and they can follow it. So it makes their job so much easier, and they won't get stressed. They have this repeatable script, SOP, and it makes the job so much easier for them, right? Calling customers after job completion for quality control, right? Say after you complete a job, you just call them up. Hey, how was the job, right? Just call them up. This is going to set you guys apart from the competition 100%. And you can also have the scripts for each of these interactions. So the admin, Scripts are super powerful for the admin department, 100%. So professional CRM, right? You guys need a CRM. If you don't have a CRM, you're missing out, 100%. I mean, in the CRM, we give out a CRM to our clients. You can schedule leads. You can schedule jobs. You have conversations with the leads. You have estimating. You have invoicing. You have a sales pipeline to keep track of all the leads you're getting and track them through the sales process. You have follow-up automations. I mean, CRM is super powerful, guys, 100%. Uh, what else is important here in the admin department? Let me see here. Yeah, recruiting, interviewing, and onboarding system for new hires. So let's say you guys are trying to hire new technicians, new sales reps, right? How are you going to get those people? You can run ads, right? But then what do you do once you hire them? You need to have a written interview SOP for each position. So for the sales rep position, you got to have the SOP, standard operating procedure of what you're looking for in that salesperson, right? So have a written out doc that goes through the qualifications for this position, that has all the questions you need to ask for the sales position, and you can use this doc, this SOP for each individual hire that you're trying to get, whether it be technicians, sales reps, whatever it may be, right? And then, once you actually hire them, they're actually qualified. You guys need to train them, right? So, what do you need to do? And this requires a lot of work, but this is what it takes to scale your business and make a shitload of money, right? What do you need? You need a training program and the SOP for each position, right? If you guys don't have a training program, if you guys don't have a course, the people are going to come in, they're going to be left behind. They're not going to know what to do. But if you have a course that you can give them, a training program, guys, this is going to set you apart from all different companies. They're gonna go through this course on what their job is in that position, the sales rep. You give them the step by step on how to do everything, and it's going to set you apart from every single other company, not just for your hires, but for your customers as well, because these people are all trained, and you can use that in your marketing to close people, to close jobs, right? Professional company. What else do you need here in the admin department? Let's see, most important. I just talked about this job description training for each employee. So that's basically the basis of the admin department. Like I said, we're not going to spend too much time on that. But then you have the production department, right? What do you have here? This is, like I said before, this is a production department is when they're actually doing the job. Your crews are out there installing the floor. What do you need in this department, right? Uh, you need predefined checklists, guys, and scripts for texts. Once your texts are going out to the job, you have a checklist that you give to each individual tech that's going through like a step by step process of what you need to do for this job, right? If they have a checklist they can complete and check, it's going to minimize all those little problems that you guys might have, like a tech forgetting to put a primer down on the floor right before he puts it down the hardener, right? Something like that. If you guys have a checklist they can follow, they're going to master the process way easier than if they didn't, right? This goes along with the training program as well, right? You've got a video library on worst case scenarios. If a job goes wrong, you have a video library or SOP showing what to do in that case, right? You have checklists of steps for each job. Super important. What else do you need here, guys? For the production department, we're not going to spend too much time on this. Let me see here. Let me see. Uh, yeah, leadership and development education program. This is super important, guys. You guys need to sell your techs that they can move up in the company, right? So let's say you have a production manager, you have a senior tech, you have a junior tech, right? So let's say a new tech comes in who's installing the floor. He's a junior tech, but then you have the senior tech. That junior tech is going to see that this guy's a senior tech. He's going to want to be a senior tech in the company someday down the line, and then that senior tech is going to be one of production manager, and then the production manager want to be the owner of the department, right? So you guys need to provide a roadmap for your techs, for all your employees, that you can actually move up in the business, and it's not just a replaceable position. You can move up in the business and gain more salary, gain more money, gain more status through these different positions, right? So this is super important to actually building a profitable business, right? What else do you need? Clear training program for technicians from their start day, guys, right? This goes along with the video courses as well. If you guys don't have a training program for your technicians, I promise you they're going to mess up. But if you have a training program for them, it's going to be way clear on what their job actually is. It's going to be so much easier for you because you don't have to train them individually. You can just hand them out, a program, a training program, and boom, it's done. All they have to do is just consume that training program. You create it once, and you can give it out to every single person on your team. Super leveraged, right? And then sales is the final part. You guys need to set and track daily, weekly, monthly, and annual sales targets, right? If you guys are not tracking sales targets, you're missing out on a ton of money. It applies pressure to your sales team, it applies pressure to your company. Let's say for the month you want to get 100 sales. You mark that number, and your subconscious mind is going to start working towards that. Your team is going to start working towards that 100 sale mark. But if you don't have any tracking, you don't have a goal for the month, for the week, for the day, your subconscious is not going to do anything. It's just going to do anything to get by, right? It's not going to work. It's not going to put in the extra effort. But if you guys plug in a goal, a challenging goal, your subconscious mind is going to work into that. You guys are going to have a higher chance of actually achieving that goal. You're going to grow way faster, I promise you. What else do you have here in the sales? You need a strong sales script. Oh my God, this is so important. A lot of you guys don't have a sales script, and it blows my mind. I mean, if you guys hire a sales rep, what are you going to tell them? Hey, guy, go out here, fuck up on your 10 sales meetings, all right? Seriously, guys, you need to have a sales script for that sales rep that you know actually works, that you use, right? Write up a doc, going through each individual steps of the sales process. Give it to that sales rep. The sales rep is going to study that process, and then he's going to master it. And when he shows up to the sales appointment, he has the sales script ingrained in his mind, and it's a repeatable process that he can use for each individual appointment. And he's going to be a master at it. He's going to convert so much more than just, going out there randomly and then just doing a different sales script, different sales presentation every single time. If you have a distributable sales process that you can give to each individual sales rep, I promise you're going to scale your business so much fast. What else do you need here in the sales department? Let's see. Sales training program, right? I know I'm mentioning training programs a lot here, but I can't stress how important it is to train your employees, guys. Train them, right? Because you're the owner of the company. You know everything. So train them, give them your information that you know, right? You can do this through video courses. And the beauty about creating training programs, whether it be in sales, whether it be in technicians, whatever it may be, you record it once, you create this course once, you create this program once, and you can have it. You can have it for like 10 years and dish it out for 10 years. You never have to recreate it again. So you create it once, and it's benefiting everybody forever. That is the power of it. The leverage inside the training program is absolutely insane, right? So yeah, training program, guys. And then, VSLs, video sales letter. I talked about this in the marketing department. This also ties in with the sales. Record a quick 10-minute video, put that up on your website, right? Outlining your process from A to Z, your different product options, etc., right? And so I'm hoping you guys get the gist of this, right? I created this, quick, it wasn't quick, but created this department checklist for epoxy, specifically for the epoxy businesses, right? Because this is eventually where we want to get our clients to, right? We want them to be the CEO of their company and have people running each department for them instead of them doing the day-to-day stuff that they don't like doing, like closing the jobs, installing the floors. That's not how you run a proper company that's doing $1 million a year or more. The way to run a proper company where you're doing $1 million a year or more is have people in your team, right? You have your marketing guy, you have your sales guy, you have your technicians doing the job for you. You're the CEO company. You're working on the high level tasks. You have people managing each department for you. This is how you get to that next level. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out. And by the way, if you guys want to learn more about this, what we can help you with, like I talked about some of the stuff we're doing for our clients, just hit me up. I'm gonna plug my IG down in the description here, and you guys can just hit me up through IG, and we'll talk. We'll see how I can help you guys. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.